Kendrick Lamar's "To Pimp a Butterfly."
Nice.
Ooh.
Edgy take for Josh.
I was hoping. Yeah, well, you get your thoughts out the way first, because after I
You
say
were
my
hoping I put
thoughts,
good
I'm getting
takes.
cancelled from the internet. So yeah.
We're in a dark
Yeah.
alley for a reason, and we're hoping one of us will get jumped. Hopefully, this time it will be Josh.
Yeah.
Anyway, what makes it work for you?
Um, I think what makes it work for me is I see. This was yet another album that was inaccessible to me, and it took me, I think, a few listens for it to click with me, and it. I think part of what makes it really work for me is, to me, I see the narrative and themes as strong as Good Kid, Mad City. I mean, if you want to say they're equivalent, sure. But I think what pushes it over it for me, honestly, is I think musically it is more interesting and unique and captivating to me. Like, talk about like replay value. It's like every time I listen to it, or even just individual tracks, I feel like I'm always discovering things. And I think it's because the immense amount of detail that went into it. Along with like all the features that he had on it and what they brought to the table, it just is like it feels like very overwhelming, but it also at the same time is, I guess, palatable once you I guess let it just wash over you. Because yeah, the first couple listens I was not really feeling it, or I could admire it, but I wasn't really vibing with it yet.
Yeah, I'm still at that stage. Because with me, like, appreciate the I appreciate the themes, and I recognize how deep the music is and everything, but it's just not hitting me. Like, feel like, the kind of themes this album has and everything. Like, I feel like I should be really powerful, and like Damn and stuff, hit me in that way, and Good Kid, Mad City and stuff as well. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's like, honestly, just musically, it just bores me. Honestly, I'm not into jazz at all, but I'm not into country either. But Love Story really hooked me. But I don't know what it is. But it's just something about it just has not clicked for me yet. Um, like I said, I think the themes are really well portrayed. Like I said, musically, there's an insane amount of depth there, so I can recognize it's objectively a great album. But yeah, I'm still at that stage where it's just not clicked for me yet, unfortunately. And also, as I said in the chat, For Free, I just find really grating. Like, it's the way he says it and the way it repeats and repeats it. I find that really grating to listen to, and I know that's the
This
nail in the
dick
coffin on my
ain't free.
public perception. Yeah, I know a lot of people put that as like one of their favorites. So I know that's the nail in the coffin for me. But I find that grating as hell. But in general, I like a lot of songs in there. I find the singles really good. So I think it is really a case where it's just that accessibility where it's going to take a while for you to sink in, because I love the singles, but the rest hasn't clicked for me yet. But I think, as you said, it probably clicked for you, so it might for me eventually with more listens.
Yeah. What about you, John? Thoughts on it?
John, my thoughts on it are, um, I think it is a very, very, very well done album. It hasn't. I think I'm in the middle of the road between you and Josh. I think I do recognize how great it is, but it hasn't clicked for me as far as I'm gonna go out of my way to play it. I appreciate the hell out of it, and all of its messages that it brings forth. I appreciate the depth and really like the voice acting Kendrick does all throughout the whole album. He really raises the bar as far as rap, sure, but if you are a good actor, if you're a good voice actor, he has so many different voices that he introduces on this album that he really paints a full picture, and I really love that about this album.
Very cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The strength of all his projects for me, and it's definitely well here too.
Yeah, I would argue Good Kid, Mad City is cinematic as well. And
Yeah.
actually, if we were allowing repetition of artists, Good Kid, Mad City would probably have to be number 4 for me, right
That
behind To Pimp a Butterfly. But like I said, just musically, I think it just being so original, inventive, and
Yeah.
just more unique and interesting to me in that respect, that pushed it over the top for me.
No, that's
Good
awesome.
Good Kid, Mad City was going to be my number 5, but I just slightly prefer Lust for Life, which is
Yeah.
probably blasphemy, but yeah.
Hey,
Probably.
it's all opinions.
We're being arrested. What the hell's that?
Yeah, I'm getting arrested for loitering in dark alleys.
I was just about to say that.
Earlier this year, I went through a Kendrick phase where I was listening to a whole lot of Kendrick, and I had such a good time doing it. I just wanted to go on YouTube and watch every interview I could find from him, and just his humbleness and you could tell how driven he is when he's in the zone to make music, and there's just nothing I don't admire about him.
Like with the Black Panther soundtrack, like he could have just did his 2-3 songs and then just regulated the rest of it, but he was on almost every track there. That
Hmm.
says a lot to me. He didn't even put his name on them either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.